Throwback Thursday, baby. Throwback Thursday like no other one before. We're going to get it down for sure. Everything is going to be all right. It won't bore. Yo, how y'all feeling tonight? I hope everybody's feeling kind of sunny and bright. It was raining this morning, but a new day was dawning. And I know new babies are just spawning, but everything is going to be okay. It's Thursday. Throwback, and let's get real about relationships. Listen, honey, everything is going to be flipped. So today on the Daily Go Get It Business Show, we are talking about relationship advice that you can actually use. So what we're going to do tonight, is we're going to state the obvious. Basically, we're going to just pretty much say how the game go and outline what you've been doing and say whether it's okay or not. And more than likely, it's going to be okay. You make that determination. I mean, all the advice you've been getting, you probably haven't been following it anyway. So let's give you some advice that you can actually follow because you've been doing it anyway. So it's going down like that on the DG show now. Let's break it down. So, yeah, I'm winking at y'all. How you feel, Carol Chamberlain, mi favorita? T carry right morning, noon, and night. My brother, Norris Hill, sit back, relax, real. So yeah, relationship advice that you can actually use. So we're gonna say some things tonight that's gonna make some people uncomfortable, but it's gonna be the things that have been making them uncomfortable anyway. So we're gonna say what you do and what you've been showing, and tell you that it's okay to keep going because you're not going to listen to nobody. In fact, so we're going to say it's all right how you act. It's going to be all right. Do this thing on the Throwback Thursday night. All right? So let's get it popping, y'all. Let's get it popping. Yeah, the Daily Go Get It Business Show. Let's open it up. Let's do it. Let's do it right now. How y'all feeling, man? Let's get it popping. Urban Therapy with Sun 752 with this your daily. The Daily Go Get It Business Show. We do this every single day. Every day it rains. Every day it rains. And the DG will do the same. We break it down, baby. Every day it rains. And the DG will do the same. Every day it rains and the DG will do the same. Every day it rains and the DG will do the same. Every day it rains and the DG will do the same. I'm your host, Sun 752, aka Omar with the. And if you can't say Omar with the. Well, then you just say Omar with the R. It's the Daily Go Get It Business Show all up in your area. I'm feeling like a real man should, and I hope y'all feeling like real men and women should also. Tonight, we're talking about relationship advice that you can actually use because it's Throwback Thursday, and it's Let's Get Real About Relationships Thursday for the Daily Go Get It Business Show. So let's get it popping. Number one out the box. If y'all read the description to the show, you'll see that some of the things that I wrote on there as far as the advice that we're going to give out probably made some people uncomfortable. Like, what kind of advice is that? Well, it's the advice that you've already been following. So why not just put our stamp of approval on it? I mean, you haven't been listening to nobody anyway, so let's get it popping. So number one out the box, let's start with this one. Move in with somebody as soon as possible. If you like the way they look, if they turn you on, plus you've already had sex with them, then go ahead and move in with them. Don't let that first month go by without you moving in with them. Like, go ahead. You might as well take the shot anyway. You know what I'm saying? Why not? Why not? You know, like all of that stuff that people be talking about, like, you know, you don't know who you are going to have around your kids and all that kind of shit. Don't worry about that. This is all about you. And it's been all about you. So go ahead and rock out with it. You've already done it. You may have done it like once or twice or whatever. So 3 times will probably be a charm for you. So go ahead and move in with somebody before you actually get to know them. So just go ahead, you know, and share your house with them or move in with them. Let me put it this way. Let me make it easier for y'all so you can understand. If you are a woman, then let the man move in with you. Never move in with a man, because more than likely he don't have his own place, or he already lives with somebody else, or he might be married. So forget about all that. Let him move in with you. You've already carved out a nice space for him. You've been praying to God that he would come along. You met him at the club. He dances good. He danced with you good enough. He was backing it up on you or whatever. You was throwing it back at him. You gave him some ass the first night after y'all went to the Waffle House or whatever, however the case may be. You may even gave him some head in the car. So, with y'all already swapping bodily fluids, because you ain't using no condom, then you might as well go ahead and move in and consummate that good feeling. Look, he looks good. You look good. He's a freak. You a freak. Let him move in. It'll start to work out. Don't get all overly concerned about what his plans are for you and y'all in the future. And don't be worrying about whether he has a stable income or whether, he has a criminal background or good credit or anything. Like, none of that matters. What matters is that he's putting that thing on you. He's putting that thing on you, and he keeps putting that thing on you every time y'all get into an argument. And plus, y'all been rocking with each other for a long time, 2-3 weeks. So it's time for y'all to make that move. So, ladies, move that man in. Brothers, move in with her. Move in with her before the bed gets cold. Move in with her before, before she starts to wisen up or something. Matter of fact, don't worry about her wising up. That's not gonna happen. So go ahead. That's my first word of advice. But along those lines, since we're talking about moving in and consummating a relationship and all of that, I want to talk about marriage. Get married as soon as possible. Life is too short to be waiting, a year or 2 or 3 or 4 in order to get to know somebody and marry them. Because people who get to know each other don't get married. I mean, think about it. The more you get to know a person, the less the likelihood is that y'all gonna finally get married. But people who are strongly attracted to each other in the beginning can get married in like a month to 90 days, somewhere between 90 days to a year. If it doesn't happen, if y'all not even talking about marriage in no more than 6 months, then move on to the next one that'll go ahead and marry you, with the quickness. Because it don't take no year or 2 or 3 to find out if you want to be with somebody for the rest of your life. Especially if you are over 30 or 40. Especially if you over 40. You got to hurry up and get that marriage popping, because you ain't got a whole lot of time left. Think about it. Ever since you turned 40, you've been having all kinds of hip pains, knee joint pains coming from when you used to play sports and all of that kind of stuff. That shit ain't going to do nothing but progress into cancer or heart disease. So you ain't got a whole lot of time. So you ain't got time to be out here playing games. You need to get married within 90 days to 180 days. No more than that. If he is not talking about marrying you within 6 months, you got to let it go. I don't care how long you was with your first husband before y'all got married. Are y'all still married? Well, are you? No. I know, okay, you was married for 10, 15, 20 years, whatever. That don't matter. You didn't go about it the right way. You got to do it the spontaneous way. See, a lot of times we put too much thought. Into what we're doing. And that's not what's working today. Today, it's all about the microwave. So you got to get into this thing quick. And think about it. You already been thinking about doing this, or you've been doing this already. So, 6 months, lady. Once you get past that 90th day, you need to start listening or putting the bug in his ear. Like, yo, homie. Yo, is this thing on? When you gonna make an honest woman out of me? When are you going to make an honest woman out of me? Because listen, me and you been together for a long ass time. I met you in 2021, Thanksgiving. Now here it is, March of 2022. It's damn near Easter. I know you're not going to send me into Memorial Day or, God forbid, the 4th of July, and we just out here playing, me and you. I met you around Thanksgiving. It's time. It's time for you to do the right thing. So, what y'all think? This is the advice that y'all been needing to hear. This is the advice that you've been needing for a while, and I'm here to bring it to y'all. This is the daily go getism advice. Now, listen, I know that I haven't been giving y'all relationship advice before, but I said, you know what? It's time for me. It's time for me to give it up. It's time for me to stop playing with y'all and give y'all the advice that y'all already been taking. That's what this is all about tonight. By the way, if you would like to get some up close and personal advice, or would like to verbally give your advice to our millions of listeners out here, I invite y'all to call in. And the number to call is area code 319-527-6199. Once again, the number to call is area code 319-527-6199. Press number 1, and that will let me know that you would like to speak. And then I will call you out by the last 4 digits of your telephone number. And you get a rock on and do the damn, do the damn thing. Daily Go Getism Show, relationship advice that you can actually use. That's what's going on tonight. Tonight, on this Throwback Thursday, let's get real about relationships Thursday, March 3rd, 2022. I got a lot more advice for y'all, man. And so we're going to cue this thing up. But what I need y'all to do is I need y'all to press that like button. I need y'all to share the show. And I need y'all to subscribe to this channel if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet. And that will get this thing popping. Now, the third piece of advice kind of goes with the first 2 pieces of advice. Make sure that you have sex with somebody that you like as soon as possible. Don't let mushrooms and tall grass grow on your balls or your privates. Don't be letting all kinds of mushrooms and tall grass and weeds grow on your privates. If you see somebody and you like them, go ahead and have sex with them, because that's the only way you're going to get somebody to like you. Listen, I'm trying now. Listen, those nerds and those squares, they will tell you, oh yeah, well, let somebody get to know you first and hold out for a little while, until you realize that it's right. Try to make a spiritual connection. Fuck all that. No. The only spiritual connection that you need. Well, let me put it this way. You don't believe your own eyes. You don't know what you see. You don't know what you're attracted to. You don't know who's attracted to you. You like what you see. They like what they see. What's the problem? Trust me, if the sex is good, that's how you build a strong foundation of a strong relationship. That's the rock right there. That's the rock. So go ahead and get that popping, because that's the easiest and fastest way to get somebody's attention. You know what I mean? Once you get them in squirt mode, you're gonna be all right. You're gonna be all right. And while we on this subject, speaking of having kids, oh, I didn't get to that yet. I meant to tell y'all, while we on the subject of sex, yeah, if you like them and the sex is good, you gotta go ahead and have kids. You gotta go ahead, brothers. I know. Listen, my niggas. I know I don't have to tell y'all this, but I'm gonna go ahead and tell y'all anyway. Go ahead, bust all in her, and seed that thing up. I mean, for a couple of reasons. Now, I could say that our numbers in the population are going down because of all the genocide that's being waged against us. But fuck all of that. Don't nobody have kids for that reason. Have kids with her because I mean, honestly, why would you pull out when it feels so good inside? I mean, am I not stating the obvious? Am I not telling you your own truth? I mean, this is the truth that you've been scared to tell your boys. But we all know how she got pregnant. We all know. Your pullout game was weak because the pussy was strong. You were weak where she was strong. But here's the trade-off. You were also weak, and you were also strong in your sex game. So that influenced her decision to go ahead and have the baby. I mean, I don't know. I guess it was God that told her not to be on any contraception in the first place. But hey, that should let you know right there that it was meant to be. God sent your good looking ass to be with her good looking ass. They put y'all together. The sex was great between y'all two. I mean, look at God. Look at God. Hallelujah. Can I get an amen? Huh? Well, well. Now, don't let all these people tell you that no, that's not God. That's just you being irresponsible and submitting to pleasures of the flesh. Who don't submit to pleasures of the flesh? Do you not eat food every day? Where does it go? When you put the food in your mouth, does it fizzle out into the air or does it go down into your flesh? All right. Did the food taste good? Did you season it up? Did you put ketchup on that burger? Mustard on that hot dog? Seasoned salt, steak sauce on a steak? Well, all right then. So everybody submits to pleasures of the flesh, and you shouldn't be any different, and you don't have to be no different. But go ahead and have a baby with her, because one thing about children is that it keeps people together. It keeps people together. You know, if you don't take care of your child, then that means that you really don't want to be with somebody. I mean, think about it. Why would you take care of a child of somebody that you don't want to be with? That's going to give the wrong impression. Then they're going to think that you still want to be with them. Come on, brothers. Now listen, I know the state is going to get involved, but I'm about to get into that anyway. I'm about to get into the whole state getting in your business and all that kind of stuff because when it comes to this good making sure that you get her pregnant because she looked good and the sex was good, it wouldn't be fair, and I would be doing you a disservice if I didn't mention the fact that she was probably a gold digger. Now, if you was paying for the ass up front, it's only right that you have children with her, because you basically listen, brothers. I mean, I'm this is relationship advice that you can use. Angel eyes. Angel eyes? Yo, going all the way back to the 2009 Blog Talk. What's going on, ma? Well. Okay, back to what I was talking about. Yeah. Now, if you are a man dealing with a woman who was only dealing with you because you had money, not that you didn't look good and not that your sex game wasn't good, but she treated you like a trick in the beginning. So here's what comes with the money package that you signed up for. Think about it logically. You already paid for unprotected sex. If you're going to pay your money, you paying bills, car notes, rent, electric bills, credit cards, and all of that. You mean to tell me that you got to wear a condom too? I mean, do you jerk off with a condom on? Because you jerk off for free, right? You whack your man for free, right? Well, you get what you pay for. So you need to put a condom on when you jerk off. But when you pay for sex, you bought that. And you bought the right in order to have children with her. And now you may have done it with with the hopes that now that we have children together, I can finally stop paying as much. No, you just signed up for a lifetime of child support, at least 18 to 21 years. And that's cool because you was doing that already. You was doing that already. Come on now. This ain't your first time at the rodeo, son. You already got 3 or 4 baby moms. So it only makes sense. It only makes sense that you take your ass back to court. Or if you've been paying if you haven't been paying court-ordered child support, now it's time for you to pay some court-ordered child support because that will give you discipline. Nothing gives you financial discipline like paying child support every month. Think about it. If you pay child support every month and it comes right out of your check, that might not build your credit up, but it will show you how to handle your credit. If I can take money out of my check every month and pay child support, I can also pay my Visa, MasterCard, Discover, American Express, maybe even a Diners Club if they still have that. Think about it. Now, if you can pay your child support every month, you can definitely pay a car note. You can definitely get that mortgage. This is actually a financial investment and a mental financial investment. Plus, you got to bust nuts and have a trophy chick. Relationship advice that you can use. My name is Sun752, and I'm here every weekday at 7 p.m. So get with this. Now tomorrow night, I won't have any more relationship advice, just like I didn't have any of the nights before. But we will continue to we will continue to talk about relationships. It just won't be in the manner that we're talking now. But right now, I am doing you a service. So what do we have? Ladies, move that man in with you as soon as possible. As soon as he makes you come, he gets in. Get him in here before you know it's a shortage of good men out here, and it's actually a shortage of bad men too, because a lot of them in jail. So the ones that are out in the street, you got to make sure you bring them in there and try to straighten them up. And of course, you should try to straighten them up. Oh, hold on. I don't mean to be jumping all around, but you know it keep triggering. You know what I mean? As I'm giving this advice, I want to make sure I give y'all the whole thing. So, ladies, if you are dealing with drug dealers, hustlers, thieves, dudes who get money on the street illegally, that's cool. Have kids with them for a variety of good reasons. First of all, they're getting money. They get money right now, so you're gonna have the money right now. You gotta hurry up and have kids with them before the law catches up with you. But I don't want you to absolve yourself of any culpability or responsibility. So what I need you to do is keep getting after him to straighten his life up and use his God-given business talents to actually get a legal hustle or to get a 9-to-5 job and settle down. Yes, keep encouraging him to do that. Whether or not he listens to you or whatever, this is the kind of man that you've been dealing with. This is the kind of man that turns you on. So why would you stop dealing with the type of men that have been turning you on all this time? Okay, yes, it's dangerous that he's out there, risking his life, risking his freedom, and putting your family in danger. And now you got kids by him, or you got one on the way, or a young one, and all that kind of stuff. And he's risking his child having to grow up without a father in his life because he's either locked away for a long time or dead. But life don't last forever, man. We all gotta die. And if you're a black man, we all got to get locked up. We got to get locked up. I mean, come on, man. We can't stay out here on these streets. Not no American black man. I don't know about black people in other countries, but if you're an American black man, you got to see the precinct at some point. You got to get them cuffs on you. It's a rite of passage. Listen, I've been to jail. I've never been to prison, but I've been arrested a few times. You know what I mean? I done spent the night in it. You know, I done sat on the cot. I might not have laid on the cot, but I sat on the cot. All right. So what makes you think that you're going to get a man that's not going to, do the same thing? Now, he might do it at a higher level and a greater capacity than you might have signed up for, but you did sign up for it. And the man he going out and he getting money, regardless of the fact that he got other chicks that he's screwing and knocking up and all of that kind of stuff. And well, that's a rite of passage too. I mean, listen, nobody's perfect. Life don't last forever. You got to seize the moment. You got to seize the moment, and that's why I'm telling you to go ahead and have kids by this man. And make sure you keep the bug in his ear, and you can keep complaining to your friends and to relatives and all of that about how your man is a good man, but he just don't want to stop doing this and stop doing that or whatever. I get it. The frustration level is high. I get it, but that's life. That's life. So I wouldn't bitch about that a whole lot. I mean, after all, you getting this money now. You running around here with your bills paid. You sitting in something nice. You know what I'm saying? Your kids already got designer and they infants. I mean, what could be better? But this is the life that you lead. You know what I'm saying? If this man go ahead and get a 9 to 5 like you've been encouraging him to, then you're gonna have to leave this lap of luxury behind. But don't worry, he ain't gonna do it. He ain't gonna do it. He'll do it on his own time if he does at all. Shirley, the world's most precious and greatest pearl in the world. What's going on? And my man Job Biggs, what's going on, kid? I'm glad you came on through. I'm glad you did. Let's see. TK Wright says, Carol, she was single when she passed. Oh, wait, what we talking about here? What I miss? What I miss? What I miss? Oh, shit. See, I'm giving out this good relationship advice, and I see that there's some hating going on. Everything I'm telling y'all is 100% true. You know why it's 100% true? Because y'all been doing this. The evidence is all around us. The evidence is all around us. You know what I mean? You already been doing it. I'm only confirming that it's okay. You wasn't going to listen anyway. You on the internet all day, on social media all day, and everybody is telling you how you supposed to be treated and what he's supposed to be doing for you and making you feel how he's supposed to be making you feel. And none of that shit is going on with you. And all of those times you've tried to get what those memes are telling you, it ain't been working out. So guess what? The person who wrote the meme, who posted the meme, they not getting that either. They just, everybody wishing on a prayer. So since you already been getting what you've been getting, I'm just going to tell you to keep getting what you've been getting. They say that insanity is doing something the same way and expecting a different result. But that's not insanity. That's consistency. That's consistency. Think about it. Every day, I did it the same way, and I thought that something else would happen. That's fate. That's fate, and that's faith. Anybody who believes in God knows that you can do something the same way every time and expect a different result. For example, and y'all not going. Some of y'all are not going to like this example. Some of y'all going to say, "Okay, so you've been doing the right things. You've been praying. You've been giving charity. You've been treating people nice. You've been working on your attitude, anger management. You've been doing all of the right things. Have you made any more money from that? Have people started treating you better? Have you found the love of your life? No, not yet. Not yet. Huh? Huh? You got to keep doing it. So you're going to keep doing things the same way, but you're expecting a different result. And the different result is called a what? A blessing. A blessing. God will bless you if you do the right thing. You're following his will. The will of God will compel you to keep doing the right thing. And no matter how long it takes to pay off, it'll be worth it in the end. All right, then. So doing something the same way and expecting a different result, that's not insanity. That's consistency. And guess what else it is? Divinity. Divinity. Every night people pray to God. Do he answer your call? Do he answer your prayers right away? No. He answers it in his own time because that's his way, right? That's his plan, right? All right. So don't follow his plan one way and then don't follow it the other way. You've been fucking with these bum ass niggas for the longest time. Keep fucking with them bum ass niggas, and it's going to pay off sometime soon. Just keep, but you got to keep praying. Whatever you got to do. You listen. I'm dropping jewels for you tonight. Yes, I am. These jewels are for free, and they're for you. And when I say they're for you, I mean, you know how they say everything ain't for you, or what's for you is for you, and what's not for you is not for you. This is for you. From me to you. This is all for you. And no, listen, I mean, if I could put my Cash App. I mean, if y'all want to pay for this advice, listen, my Cash App is Omar75. Listen, it's Omar, OMARR 752 Cash App. You know, y'all want to drop a couple of dollars. You know what I'm saying? You know, but this is for free. I'm doing this for the love. I'm doing this for the people because I see my people out there suffering, and they're suffering because they want to know the truth, but they've been living the truth. So what they really want is the lies. They want the lies. I'm not going to give them the lies. I'm going to give them the truth. You already been doing everything that I've been saying you're going to do. I mean, you've already been doing everything that I'm telling you to keep doing. Why stop now? You know, it's amazing how on the internet people will read these memes and be like, "Oh, so true, and facts, and yeah, that's right. Ooh, I know that's right. IKR. All of these people that they don't know from a can of paint and who don't know you from a can of paint, you listening to all of them. But these people at home, you ain't been listening to. The people who know you well, the people who have your best interests at heart, you tell them, you know, they all in your business and they hating, they don't want to see you happy and all of that. You know what? You're right. So keep doing what you've been doing because it's evidently working for you. You haven't changed shit. All of y'all chicks that's showing y'all ass and y'all titties on the internet and all of that, keep doing that shit. I mean, your inbox is full of like 300 to 500 or 1,000 messages. So that's your worth right there. Don't nobody want you for your mind, for your kindness, for your ambition, for your education, for your understanding. Don't nobody care about that. And you know they don't care about you. You know they don't care about that because you ain't been posting that. You've been posting your ass and your titties. And sometimes your pussy. But you might put like a little flame emoji over the pussy so you don't get flagged on Facebook. Smart. But if you've been showing your ass and titties on the internet, keep showing your ass and titties on the internet, especially you BBWs, especially you big, beautiful women. Keep showing your ass and titties on the internet. You know what I mean? You haven't been getting the love. People at home been calling you fat and telling you to lose weight and watch out for your health and eat better, make better food choices and all of that kind of shit. Fuck all that. Fuck them. Go on the internet and keep showing your ass and titties and such from from overseas and on the West Coast and down south and up north, they'll send you money and they will love you and value you and even tell you that they want to marry you. So you've been doing the right thing. You've been doing the right thing. Your body is your worth. Your mind, the way you feel, your education level, none of that, you're not worth that. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna tell you like this. Just keep showing your body. Don't talk. Don't write, because that's going to show some deficiencies, because you're going to get the spelling shit wrong and making typos and really showing how twisted. Don't nobody need that. They there for your ass and your titties, and that's where you get money. So that is your net worth. So keep doing that. It's working. You already been doing it. You already been doing it. You know what I mean? You got like 5,000 selfies in your phone, just ready to selfies. You post about I don't know 20 of them a day, and you took about 120 of them. So you've posted 1/6 of I guess those are the good shots, but this is good for you. Throwback Thursday. Let's get real about relationships Thursday. This is the Daily Go Getimism Show. I'm your host, Son 752, and we are talking about relationship advice that you can use. Relationship advice that you can use. So what we got? Make sure you get married and no more than 6 months, because life is too short. Life is too short. You know what I'm saying? You over 40 years old. You might not have ever been married before. You got to hurry up. Or if you've been married before, then you got to hurry up. You got to speed that thing up. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter how many failed relationships that you've had behind you. You always have room for one more. So go for yours. Because this one might be that. This might be the one that you talk about later on when you advise somebody of what not to do. But don't let these bad failed relationships turn you into a hater. Don't let them do that. Oh, and shout out to all my women out there. Shout out to all you ladies out there that are abstinent or that are abstaining or celibate. Hey, you see the problems that your pussy has been causing you. Your expectations have been all crazy. You know what I mean? You've been expecting these men, to love you, to cherish you, to value you, because of this pussy you got, and it ain't been working out that way. Or because you have submitted to pleasures of the flesh, you know that a man can make you squirt with the quickness, and all of a sudden you be in love, like, oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. I am in love. Coming in love. Coming in love. I am 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 coming in love. He put it in, and the sin started to descend on me. We friends. At least that's what he told me. But that's my motherfucking man. And I'm going to be with him forever until I stalk. And if he ever tries to walk, I'm going to bust out his windows and flatten his tires. And I'm going to even be more inspired to make his life a living hell. But I had to shut the pussy down because I could tell that this is getting me nowhere. It happened 1 time, 3 times. Oh, yeah. It makes me feel bad, and I'm mad, and I'm sad, and I'm kind of glad that I ain't giving up no ass no more. And if I give it up one more time, you basically be sure that I'm gonna make sure that I play this man like a motherfucking flute, no dispute. It's going down like a submarine. He gonna make sure his rap is clean, and I'm gonna do the damn thing, treat you like a queen for a king. So for y'all ladies, I know. Your expectations, your pussy expectations have been unfulfilled. I get it. And you know that as soon as you let him tap it again. See, here All right. I said I was going to give out relationship advice that you can use. So, you know what I mean? Here goes. Ladies, when it comes to your pussy. And I don't mean to be all vulgar, but shit. Y'all call your own pussy a pussy. So why shouldn't I call your pussy a pussy? Personally, I'm a little fond of the word, but your pussy expectations have gone unfulfilled. So you either thought that your pussy was all of that and it's really average or garbage, and that's why you can't keep a man. It happens. It happens. You know, he won't hang in there because that thing just ain't. I mean, and I know that can play on your ego. It can. It really can, because you hear all these other women out here talk about how they men be going all crazy over and you like, as soon as a man have sex with me, I don't see him no more. Okay, that could be because either your expectations of sex are a little too high, like you think that you own a man or that you can control a man because you know you giving him some, and that's your mentality that I'm giving myself to him, so he should do everything that I want him to do. So maybe you start acting a little too crazy, and he starts putting the money value on the pussy. Like, wait a minute, I don't know if this pussy is good enough for me to deal with this brand of crazy. I'm not so sure. I'm not so sure. So, you know, your pussy was a little bit overpriced. Or either that or you know, you associated love with sex. And sometimes when you mix the two, you don't always
90 seconds.
You don't always get the proper mix that you was looking for. Not all the time. So anyway, maybe abstaining and maybe celibacy is the best thing for you, because when it really all comes down to it, the only reason to stop having sex is when it's not giving you what you've been looking for. So either you're not coming or they're not coming. And what I mean by, you're not CUMMING and they are not COMING. You're not CUMMING and they're not COMING. AROUND. That's coming around. They are not COMING AROUND. They are not coming around. You gave up the ass and they said I'll pass. You give up the ass, they said I'll pass. The ass ain't worth the price that she is giving. I'm going over to another one because I'm living like this. She can't stop me, not with that. Yo, I'm out of here. Peace to the cat. All right. Well, man, I could have gone on much longer. I didn't have any notes for this show. This was totally freestyle. To anybody I offended, y'all only mad because I told you to keep doing what you was already doing. But don't be mad at me. Be mad at the person that you've been. I mean, what you mad at me for? I don't matter. I'm just some dude on the internet that live in Philly and get on the mic and start talking what he believes is the truth. You know what I'm saying? Who am I? So okay. I'm sorry I didn't get a chance to read your comments, but we gotta do these birthday shout outs and get on up out of here. All right. So we have some birthday shout outs to do. Some people were born on this glorious March 3rd, and they deserve to be acknowledged. So let's go about our business of acknowledging them and making them feel special because they are special, because they are special, because they are SPECIAL. They get the RESPECT. They are SPECIAL. They get the RESPECT. They are SPECIAL. They get the RESPECT. They get number one out the box. Ayana Kimber, happy birthday to you. And Carmela Robinson, happy birthday to you. And Craig Edward, turning 37 years old today, happy birthday to you. And he's raising money for Autism Speaks. All right, good cause. And Kamika Warren, turning 49 years old today. And Ashley Lomas, happy birthday to you. And Key Robinson, well, you know what? That could actually spell Kia. It's spelled Kea. I tell you, man, black people get creative with a way to spell it. I'll bet you that's Kia Robinson Toll, turning 47 years old today. And Lydia Batista Hidalgo, turning 42 years old today. And Carla Hicks, turning 57 years old today. And my man, Bobby D. Stills, Bobby Stills, happy birthday to you, my brother, turning 41 years old today. Yeah, ain't that something? I'm going to give a posthumous happy birthday to my brother, my man, Oliver McCall. I found out my brother died in 2018. And I just found out about that shit in 2022 when I went by his page. I'm like, how did I miss him in 2019, 20, 21? But anyway, rest in peace, my brother. I know him since the 3rd grade. That was my dog, too. And last but not least, you know, my baby boy, my man, that's a son to me, Ayana's big brother, Nate, turns 18 years old today. I'm not ready. I ain't ready. This boy turning 18 today. He graduated high school this year. He going to college in the fall. What we doing? What are we doing? Proud of you, boy. I know you don't watch my show. I won't allow it. But, man, I love you to death. Always have. You're the greatest. Happy birthday to you. And the future looks so bright for you. I know you're going to do the damn thing. We're going to make sure that you do it your way. You got a lot of promise with you. And that shit is going to pay off. I want to say happy birthday to all of you and anyone else out there who shares this birthday on this glorious February, March 3rd, anywhere out there in the world, worldwide, internationally, and universally. All of y'all go ahead and turn up, but don't turn up too loud. Just turn up loud enough so everybody can hear you. Rock out, rock on and do the damn, the rock out, rock on and do the damn, rock out, rock on and do the damn thing. You do your thing, y'all. Represent the queens and kings. You do your thing, y'all. Represent the queens and kings. Good things happen to those who wait. Great things happen to those who grind, and anything can happen to those who go for theirs. So go hard, go for yours, and remember, everything I talked about tonight, if you are doing any of the things that I talked about tonight, just remember one thing. You are right. You are correct. And to put a stamp on the fact that you are correct, you've been doing it, you're doing it, so keep on doing it. Don't let people try to talk sense into you. Your sense is all that matters. You are exactly where you want to be. And if you're not where you want to be, you're just not where you want to be yet. Right? All right. Peace to all my day ones, my everydays, and my brand news. I love y'all to death. Resuscitate y'all and love y'all back to life. We will be back tomorrow night for another installment of the Daily Go Get 'Em Business Show. I want y'all to have a great time tonight. Some of y'all going out, you know how it is. Friday Eve. Some people won't go out, do the damn thing or whatever. So if y'all gonna do that, remember that it's still the pandemic, regardless of whether you have gotten vaccinated or whether you wear a mask or whatever. That shit is real. That shit is very, very real. People are still dying and living with that virus. So, you don't want to get sick, because being sick will stop you from being out there tricking. So just be careful tonight. All right. So let me get on up out of here. All right. So Blog Talk, let me get you on up out of here. I say peace. Yes, my dear, I say peace. And for my Instagrammers, Five Slammer Jammer, thanks for coming on through and let me exercise my grammar. Peace, y'all. Yes, y'all. Yes. And for my YouTubers, you know just how we do, but thanks for coming on through. See you on the other side, my boobers. Don't forget to share that show. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. And don't forget to hit that like button. It should be nothing but likes on the board. Nothing but likes. All right? I holla. Relationship advice. That's my calling.